Hey girls, it's me, Darcy, and this is my new friend Barbara, and I wanted to tell you just how neat all this stuff is. So, Barbara and I are both on the road solo, and I met Barbara through an online women's RV group, and it's really cool. So we met up in we're here in Bayfield, Colorado right now, and so I thought we just had an amazing conversation, and we got to talk shop for quite a while. So I thought what I would do is I'm going to ask Barbara to just share some of her words of wisdom that she's kind of picked up on the road. And I know a lot of you girls ask even me about backing up. All right, because the backing up, you got to learn how to do it, right? Barbara, she's going to tell us how she learned how to back up. So, Barbara, how'd you figure this business out?
Well, backing up just takes a lot of practice. You just have to, hitch something up, go in a big parking lot, and just practice. My niece's husband hooked his pop-up camper to my car when I didn't have my own camper, and we just went out, and he gave me some little hints about when you see the parking space that you want, kind of pull into it and pull out of it and straighten up, and then it just kind of gets your camper ready to back in. And I think too, you can't be afraid of the back and forth, and it's best usually if you can just do it on your own and not have the strangers there telling you go left or go right, because I don't even know what they're talking about.
That's right.
So, but just a lot of practice.
That's what I said, practice. Same thing with me. I went to a big stadium parking lot, and I just did it over and over. And just like Barbara said, hey, nobody's watching, and no guy's telling you, hey, do this, do that. No, hey, just do it and have fun with it. So, Barbara right now, so she's on the road for like a good month. And again, like me, she's solo doing this. And I know one of the other things that I see a lot of people asking is about, just about being afraid and doing this alone. So, Barbara, what's your thought on doing this alone and getting out there?
I really love the alone part of it, and I always say I am kind of a loner when I camp. I remember being at this one place, and I just had my nice fire, my little camper all set up, and I was sitting there enjoying my fire, and all of a sudden I hear somebody going, knock, 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 from the road, and they wanted me to come down and join them for their big, I don't know, shrimp dinner or something. I like being alone. I like being in nature. I like my fire. I don't really, I say I have a healthy fear of animals and people and traffic, and just try to be very alert, but and I kind of like the occasional, adrenaline flow when something does kind of go wrong.
Yeah, had a few of those.
Get that little thrill. You got through it. Okay, that's cool. Try not to do that again. But I really like the being out on my own.
Well, and here's what Barbara and I were talking about too. That's what's so great about these women RV communities. If you don't know, there are some amazing groups on Facebook and outside of Facebook that are just geared towards women and women only. And got to meet amazing people. I got to meet Barbara in this group, and look, here we are in Bayfield, Colorado, in the mountains, hanging out. I've never felt alone. Just Barbara, any last words of advice or tips for anybody that's maybe thinking about doing this or might be feeling a little nervous about it?
One of the things I like to do in planning time out, because I just go for a month or a couple of months, and I usually have some events that I'm interested in. Like, I love music, so I'll like this Colorado trip that I'm doing. I live in Colorado, but I've never really been in the Southwest. And I had a couple of bluegrass festivals that I had, at the beginning of the trip and now at the end of the trip, and it gives me something solid that then I can plan around. And I love the trip planning, getting out my atlas and just finding out everything that there is to do in certain areas, and just going out and exploring.
Just go with it. And I told Barbara I got the no plan. I'm just rolling with whatever shows up. But it does help, like Barbara was saying, like if you kind of have like a point, you know, or somewhere, something to do, and you meet so many awesome people. So just right quick, you can kind of see she's pulling this with her Ford. This is a little Scamp. I'll walk out here a little bit so you can see how cool. Look at how cute that little thing is. My God, it's just adorable. So anyway, you girls, hey, guys too, if you're listening to this, just get out there and go do this thing. That's the only, it just doesn't get any better than this. So as I always say, you're going on a living spree. We got stuff to do, and clearly plenty of places to see. So we'll see you back, and until then, just enjoy the road.